The multiverse saga, a sprawling narrative arc within the MCU, continues to unfold, captivating audiences with its exploration of alternate realities, temporal anomalies, and the looming threat of incursions. While much discussion centers on the myriad variants of Kang the Conqueror and the cosmic implications of the impending Secret Wars, a more insidious and profoundly impactful development appears to be taking shape: the emergence of the Dark Avengers. This concept, deeply rooted in Marvel Comics lore, represents a fundamental shift in the nature of threats facing Earth's mightiest heroes, moving beyond external, universe-ending cataclysms to a more personal and psychologically devastating confrontation. The Dark Avengers are not merely another supervillain team. They embody a calculated and public deception, a chilling mirror image of the very heroes they seek to replace. This strategic maneuver involves antagonists not only battling established heroes, but actively impersonating them, adopting their iconic costumes, and operating under the guise of public trust. This narrative device, directly adapted from the comic books, offers a potent commentary on the manipulation of symbols, the weaponization of public perception, and the fragility of societal trust in a post-blip world. The inherent power of deception as a narrative tool allows for the exploration of themes far deeper than simple good versus evil conflicts. It forces the audience and the in-universe characters to question the very ideals they hold dear, as the symbols of heroism are corrupted and turned against the populace. Let's understand why the Dark Avengers are poised to become a pivotal element, arguably the ultimate narrative weapon, for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars films. The return of the Russo brothers to the directorial helm, coupled with recent and highly significant casting announcements, lends substantial weight to this proposition. The Russo brothers have a well-established track record of crafting character-driven narratives that explore moral ambiguities, as evidenced in films like Captain America: Civil War and The Winter Soldier. A storyline centered on the Dark Avengers, particularly one involving evil variants of beloved characters, aligns seamlessly with their directorial strengths and thematic interests. This compatibility suggests that their involvement in these climactic films is a strong indicator of a narrative direction that will prioritize emotional depth and complex moral dilemmas. With the stage meticulously set by previous MCU developments and pivotal casting choices, the integration of the Dark Avengers into Avengers Doomsday appears not just plausible, but narratively compelling. This film is poised to deliver a profound emotional and physical confrontation, forcing the new generation of heroes to face twisted reflections of their predecessors. One of the most compelling and discussed theories for Avengers Doomsday posits that the film will feature not merely a Dark Avengers team, but one composed of evil variants or corrupted counterparts of the original 6 Avengers. This concept, if realized, would deliver an unparalleled emotional gut punch to both the characters within the MCU and the audience, leveraging nearly 2 decades of established emotional investment. The narrative symmetry of having the new Avengers confront the corrupted legacies of the original 6 brings the MCU's sprawling story full circle in a deeply impactful way. This forces the new generation of heroes to step out of the shadow of their predecessors by defeating their corrupted versions, thereby truly earning their own mantle of heroism. This creates a powerful intergenerational conflict that is both physical and ideological, questioning the very nature of heroism across the multiverse. With Robert Downey Jr. confirmed to play Dr. Doom, the Iron Man slot on an evil team is already filled. The most popular and narratively potent theory suggests that RDJ's Doom is an evil Tony Stark variant from another universe. This would represent the ultimate betrayal of Tony's legacy, forcing the current heroes, particularly those who looked up to Tony like Peter Parker, to confront a version of their mentor who succumbed to ego, control, or a twisted sense of protection. This would be a devastating blow, turning a symbol of innovation and sacrifice into a figure of authoritarianism and destruction. Chris Evans is confirmed to return in an undisclosed role for Avengers Doomsday. A prevalent theory suggests he could portray the Hydra Captain America from the comics, an evil version of Steve Rogers who was secretly loyal to the villainous organization. This would be a profoundly devastating blow to Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, forcing him to fight a corrupted version of the man whose shield and legacy he now carries. The conflict would not just be physical, but ideological, questioning the very ideals of American patriotism and heroism that Captain America embodies. Although not confirmed, there is potential for the evil variants of other members of the original 6 Avengers, such as Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Thor, including new members like Spider-Man, to appear as part of the Dark Avengers. The strategic inclusion of the Dark Avengers in Avengers Doomsday and their multiversal expansion in Secret Wars would significantly elevate the stakes, deepen the themes, and amplify the emotional resonance of the entire multiverse saga. It represents a brilliant narrative mechanism to bring the MCU full circle, honoring its rich past while firmly establishing the new generation of heroes. By having the new Avengers overcome these twisted reflections of their predecessors, they would definitively step out of the shadow of the Infinity Saga. Their victory would not just be a physical triumph, but a symbolic one, proving their own inherent worth and solidifying their place as Earth's mightiest heroes in a new era. This narrative arc would pave the way for the next saga of the MCU, providing a clean slate and renewed focus for future storylines. The Dark Avengers thus serve as a powerful narrative mechanism for a soft reboot or reset of the MCU post-Secret Wars, allowing for new castings and storylines while still paying homage to the franchise's extensive history. Defeating corrupted versions of old heroes allows the franchise to move forward without completely discarding its past, ensuring continuity while embracing evolution.